Hello everyone, my name is William and welcome back to my cryptocurrency YouTube channel. Today is the 1st of March 2018. So in today's video we're going to be doing another technical analysis on Bitcoin, and let's just have a look at chart here. It's pretty much going, if you watch my previous few videos on the TA, it's pretty much going the way I'm expected to go. Okay, if you look at the zone here, since yesterday, I think 24 to 36 hours, we'll be meeting along this long downtrend line. The long downtrend line which was formed since mid-December, okay? So as you can see here on the 1 hour chart, we touched it once here, 2 times. We broke out of it and closed 2 hourly candle above it and came back down, and we touch it here again. So 4 points on the long-term downtrend line. Okay, I was talking on Reddit actually after I posted my last technical analysis, and there are people commenting that, you know, stuff like this is useless. Why? Because it doesn't give you certainty. What I reply to them is, of course, you know, we cannot predict what's going to happen to the market. Technical analysis doesn't give us certainty, but it gives you options, right? And there was a guy that keeps arguing with me, and finally I said, okay, if you want the options, I'll give you the options. And my option, I told him, would to be sell when we meet this downtrend line. Okay, and that's why what I did personally. Actually, I sold at 10,956. I know I could have got maybe $100 more profit, but the whole point is it gives you the option to sell at the major resistance, and you can either buy back in at a lower price, or you buy back in when the price breaks out. Okay, so that's the whole point of technical analysis. It's not to predict the future, but it's to give you options at trading. Okay, of course, when I say when Bitcoin's, you know, going to complete a 5-wave impulse, and it's going to, you know, either go up or down at the resistance level. We don't know if it's gonna go up or down. We don't know how long this 5th wave here is gonna be. This 5th wave might as well, you know, will maybe be well extended, and this 3rd wave might be well extended as well. We don't know that, but what we do know is that this long-term downtrend line has been acting as a major resistance for the past 3 months. Okay, 3.5 months. So the option for you is to sell whenever the price touches the long-term downtrend line. Okay, so now let's get back to the analysis. So now we can see the price is around 10,300. If you go to the daily chart, it's trading below the 50 and 100-day EMA again, and it's trading below the 0.236 Fibonacci level of 0.382, sorry, Fibonacci level of 10,387. Okay, and if we look at the waves again, this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse, and we have this WXY correction. Okay, so basically what happened is we had this WXY correction, and the price got pumped when we met the short-term downtrend line here. Of course, there will be a different scenario here. If the price didn't get pumped, when we come down, this WXY will turn into a WXYXZ. But as we can see here, we did get a huge buying volume here, and this created another impulse waves of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how I draw my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can argue that 1 may start here and 2 might come back down here, but I mean, it's pretty much on the same level. To me, long term, it doesn't really matter as the 5th wave is already completed. And what we see here is an ABC correction. Okay, so where's our ABC? A, B, and currently I think we are in the middle of the C, right? And this C, in my opinion, would be between the 0.5 and 0.618 Fibonacci level, between 9,900 to around 10,200. I don't want to give out buy signals, but personally, I already put buy orders. I laddered between 9,900, 9,950, 9,990, 10,000, 10,050, 10,100, 10,150, 10,200. That's how I laddered my buy-in right now. Okay, that's if you guys want certainty. So I'm giving out, you know, what I think would be a good buy-in point. And what's going to happen after we find the bottom of our C? Okay, what I think is we of course we're going to have a bounce back, but how strong would the bounce back be? And again, 2 scenarios. We can have a really nice bounce back. Okay, we can have something like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It might be something like this. Okay, that would be very bullish because the inverse head and shoulder I drew here a few days ago, if you watch my old video, this 5 will probably break the neckline resistance. Okay, and then again, that's scenario 1. That's a bullish scenario. Okay, but to me, most likely, what I think is gonna happen is after we have a ABC correction, it's going to turn into a WXY correction. So basically, what I think is we will have, as you can see, I can draw a downtrend here. So that's our peak of wave 5. And if I connect something like this, roughly, right? Okay. And we will probably have something, you know, between WXY or WXYXZ. So, you know, this ABC can turn into a W, and then maybe our X, and then maybe our Y, and then maybe another X, and then maybe our Z, right? This might happen. So if you want certainty again, here's what I will do personally. I will buy back in around this level, and I will sell around a 0.382 Fibonacci level, because this will be our new short-term downtrend line. Okay, so if you want to get out a buy signal out of today's video, I will give it out to you. I will be buying between 9,900 to 10,200. Okay, ladder your buys, and I will be selling, okay, around 10,400 to 10,550 or 10,600. That's where our 50-day and 100-day EMA resistance level is at, because there's just so much resistance right now. What you want to do is you want to buy at this kind of Fibonacci level, and you want to sell at the major resistance lines, okay? And it doesn't matter if the price break out, because if you've been repeating this process, you know, you have already made money. And if the price come back down, great, you can buy back in again and sell back at the downtrend line. But if the price break out, you know, don't like in a hurry to buy back in. Like here, if you look at a 1 hour chart, we had 2 candles close consecutively above the downtrend line, right? Or was it 3 candles? We have 3 candles close consecutively above the downtrend line, but that's only the 1 hour chart. If you look at the 4 hour chart, we only have 1 candle close above that downtrend line. If you look at the daily chart, right, that's a 1 candle. We had this close above this downtrend line, so we don't even have a consecutive candle close right above it, okay? That's not a sign to buy in. That's not a breakout. And if you look at the daily chart, right, we have not closed above this downtrend line. What you want to do, if you want to buy a breakout, you want to see at least daily candles close consecutively above the downtrend line, okay? So that's pretty much the end of this video. Hope you guys learned something. Again, why is technical analysis so important? Why are these numbers important? They're not just random numbers, because what big investors, you look at hedge funds, you look at big investors, you look at banks, right? They have a system in place. They have algorithm traders, okay? They have bots. And people say, you know, people who have no idea in the crypto market, they be like, oh, why is everything selling at the same time? The market is full of bots, right? And these bots, they don't have emotions. They run on maths. They run on algorithms. They run on this they run on these numbers, okay? So big players, they will be looking at these numbers, and this is where they will be buying in and selling out, okay? So after you learn technical analysis, okay, you don't look at random numbers anymore. You don't just put faith into something, especially at today's market, right? The volume is very, very low compared to end of last year. And this is, to my opinion, I exited all my long-term holdings back in January, because the market is just not bullish, okay? If you 100%, I can say, if you holding stuff in the long term and you diversify, you'll be in a loss right now, 100%, okay? Unless you're really lucky and you pick out the few ones that has gained momentum, but they're really, really rare, okay? So in market like this, it's not a bull market. The pretty much only way to make consistent money, right, is through swing trading. Is you have to look at the TAs. You have to learn TA yourself. You have to do, you know, draw these lines, look at these numbers, and you swing trade between the lows and highs every day, you know, to make some money, okay? So that's the importance of technical analysis in especially today's market, okay? Once, say, Bitcoin break above this neckline resistance and we see big volumes come back in, you know, once we have a really, really nice run, the general public, they will start buying in. That's when they start buying in. They don't buy in when the market is not confident. They buy in when they see when there's a confidence in the market, when they see there is big volumes coming back in, when they see the price going up. That's where more money will come in, and then that's where you want to enter your long-term positions again. But right now, what you want to do is you want to learn technical analysis and you want to swing trade to make money, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much yeah, the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys learned something and have a different perspective towards technical analysis. Okay, if you never believe it, or you think it's a joke before, okay, again, I will be continuing my series of how to pick up altcoins to trade, both in the short term and long term. I'll be looking more towards the short term right now. So if you haven't checked out my video, the previous one, I was talking about how to use the cryptomarketcalendar.com. Okay, it's such an important tool, and it's a good way to actually make money for you. After I posted it on Reddit, people actually commentating for me to, you know, take off my post because they don't want more people to know about it. But I won't make videos to share the profit making method to offer you guys. Okay, so please check out the video if you haven't seen it. Just go to my videos and you see that will be the video right before this one, and just check it out, and give me a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter for daily crypto updates, and I will see you guys in the next video.